It's time for the Executive Edge. There was an interesting piece in the New York Times over the weekend titled Adam Neumann and the Art of Failing Up. The report detailed how Adam Neumann was able to create and build WeWork, fail spectacularly at an attempt to go public, and still walk away with a potential billion-dollar payday. It cites his ability to read people, his persuasive charisma, and his taste for risk. It also cited the partnership with SoftBank's Masasan, an investor who famously trusts his instincts and tries to think centuries into the future. I think this laid out more than any piece I've seen to date the whole idea of the emperors wearing no clothes. You know, just how
there's a real business there, though. I think it's a little harsh.
The idea that he was given $4.4 billion after a 12 or 14 minute
I know, but he did create some.
I
don't know. I just have trouble calling him a failure. He created with something that really has changed the way you think about the work.
Failing up is the right.
But is really failing to come up with that business?
If you look at the losses that are there, I mean, to lose $7 billion or more.
There are people that still think that he was pretty. I don't know, innovative and charismatic in terms of being able to get this far.
I'll give him.
Right.
But watching how he was entrusted with so much, his cavalier attitude
can go to your
with it,
head,
smoking
yeah.
pot with it, drinking down the way, requiring everybody else to do it, flying to
some other pretty charismatic CEOs that have been seen smoking pot.
The question is, and I don't think we're going to be able to know, probably for a year or two, whether there's actually a real business underneath it.
Really?
That to me is going to be the fundamental
a profitable? I mean, it obviously works. Shared space is an idea.
No, but there's a business underneath
if I told you, no, but if I told you that you had created call it a $8 billion business or $10 billion business, which it may very well be, which is how it's being valued today.
And
if I told you that,
failure. Yeah.
You would. I think we would all
it's a failure if you spend $18 billion to build.
I think you'd all look around and think this is actually quite remarkable. So that's.
I mean, it's like the old joke. How do you build?
It's not taking a little drop of blood and doing all the blood tests. It's not that kind of business.
No, but again, if it costs you $20 billion, $24 billion,
whose fault is that, though, for marking it up to that point?
I think it looks bad on Masasan.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's a Masasan story, right?
It's a Masasan story, but look, it's also the incredible excess. The idea that he had
100%.
installed, what was it? I didn't even understand, like a chill tank in his office along with some sort of sauna.
I think the hardest part is the juxtaposition between a guy who for a very long time represented himself as as somebody who was a humble leader who was trying to build this community. I mean, that was sort of
He ripped off everybody and left all the employees.
And on the other end of it, obviously, he's not only taking all this money, he's spending a lot of money.
He's spending it all and left the employees who worked with him along the way high and dry.
And attracted people, as I've talked about this a lot on the show, the kind of people who went to work for this company would have never gone to work for this kind of company. I mean, if I told you this was Regus, you wouldn't have
another competitor in the same industry.
But you wouldn't have gone, the kind of talent that was flocking to this company, they were flocking to this company because there was this promise of this great valuation and promise that it was beyond just a real estate company.
Right.
And so
but honestly, how do you feel about that? The people who believed him, who were his followers, who went along with him, they're the ones who got really left holding the bag because it was never dumped over on the public. The IPO didn't work, so it wasn't the public investor who got left holding the bag, but it was the people who worked for him.
It's about the 4,000 employees who ultimately are leaving the company in the next couple weeks.
Right.
And I feel terrible for them.